Now let us see logical operators in JavaScript. Logical operators in JavaScript are used to combine or invert Boolean values and expressions. They are essential for control flow, like if statements or loops. So here and operator or operator not and this nullish we will see later. But these three are called the uh, logical operators in JavaScript. And this double ampersand is and these two pipe symbols are or, and this negation not symbol is the not operator. So in the case of and, if both the operands are true, only then the output will be true. In or, at least one of the operand is true, then it is true. If both are false, it will be false. Here also, if both are false, it will be false. And on not operator, when negated, it becomes the opposite. If it is false, true. If it is true, false. Okay. This one we will see in example. And let's demonstrate this logical operator first. Okay. Now let me just log to the console what we just discussed. True and true is what it gives us back true. Now, if I just say, let me just demonstrate another line. Uh, if I say true and false, it will be false. Okay. And you can play around with other combinations. Let's take one more example. Let's say const age is equal to 25. And let me put an if condition. If age is greater than 18 and age is less than 30, that means between 18 and 30, then the person is eligible to apply for a job. Let's say you are eligible to apply. Okay, so let me run this code. So you are eligible to apply. That means it is what it is doing. Okay, so there is something called as short circuit behavior in logical and also or. That means if the first operation is true or maybe so in the case of this one, if the first operand is false, let's say if this is false, let's say for example, I'll just turn this out to false, then the second operand will not be checked. It will directly give us output as false without even checking the second operand. Let's see this. Okay, this is short circuits. That means the second one is not checked. Immediately it will give us the false output. In the OR operation also we will see one example, but let me comment this out and uh, discuss about logical OR operator. I'll take this again down uh, and replace, I'll just uncomment these two lines and put the pipe symbol 2 times. So here, at least if it is true once, then it is true. In the both the cases, it will return true. Okay. And I'll just change this to false. All right. Okay. This is false. And here the short circuit behavior is applied for this one. Sorry for, yeah, for this one. If at least one, the first operand itself is true, right? There is no need to check the second operand in this. So it will directly give us true. Let me demonstrate one more example, saying that const, let's say, if a person is a prime member in an application, and I'll assign this to a false value, okay? And let me take another variable called is normal user, okay? Not a prime member. Then I'll just say true. Let me take an if condition by putting these using these variables. I'll say or operator. Okay, is normal. That means it is false and true. Okay, at least a person should be a member, a basic member, in order to place an order, for example. Okay, okay, you can place an order. Okay, so this is OR, and yeah, let me run this one and see. You can place an order, right? This is true and this is false. Okay, and let me comment this out and move to the next one. Logical NOT. So here we discussed about the logical NOT already in our, let me just uncomment these two lines, and I'll just remove these two here, this one also, or maybe I'll just remove this side just to demonstrate. Okay, I'll put a NOT operator against both of them, and I'll remove this. This is not me. Oh, excuse me. So run this and see, this is turning to true and this is turning to false because of this negate operator. Okay, we can just take one more example. Once again, I'll say is prime number. Okay, if I assign this to a false value, and if condition, I will negate this is prime, and that means it is false to true, right? Negate this and say that so he is a prime member. Okay, log this to the console and say that you are eligible for a first, oh, sorry, for a first delivery. Okay, let me run this. You are eligible for a fast delivery. So this is negating from false to true. Okay, so let me comment this out too. The final one, this is a nullish or coalescing operator. That means this is not a strict operator though, but let's understand what this one. Okay, this is useful in avoiding the falsy traps. So it's good to know. So this basically returns the right hand value only if the left hand value is null or undefined. Okay, null. I'm sorry, my keyboard is not null or undefined. Okay, what this means is that let me declare one variable const. We'll take username example. I'll assign this to null first, and const. I'll just display. I'll use display name and assign this to. Here we will do the nullish operation. That is by checking username. Username is already null, so this should be returning us this value. Okay, username is a guest. Now let me log this to the console, display name. What this gives a guest. Okay, we get the guest here. So it means that if it is either this is null or undefined, let's change this to undefined now and rerun this. Even then we'll get guest. Okay, if this is let's say nan, this will not be. It will just simply give us nan. Okay, and also if it is mm, any other number, okay, 23, let's say. Okay, this is not giving us this one as we are displaying. This is just treat as an assignment. Okay, not it will not do any operation of doing this nullish coalescing operation. Okay, so let me turn this to null, or we can just put undefined. Okay, here the output is yes. Okay, all right, that's all for now. Let's we will just recap what we have discussed today. It is about logical operators, and we have logical operators and or not, and we have just taken basic examples here. In the upcoming session, we will take some real world examples where we actually use these and or not logical operators, including this nullish as well, so that you'll have an idea of how exactly we'll be using these. Okay. All right. That's all for now. Thank you.